we've heard a lot of imprecise language here today, and it's been in the media as well. I think phrases like hacked the election, undermined democracy, intervened in election. So I want to be more precise here. Director Clapper, let's go to the October 7th statement. That says, quote, the recent compromises of emails from U.S. persons and institutions, including from U.S. political organizations, was directed by the Russian government. Are we talking there specifically about the hack of the DNC and the hack of John Podesta's emails?
Yes.
Are we talking about anything else?
Well, that was essentially at the time what we were talking about.
At the time, then, it says that the recent disclosures through websites like DC Leaks and WikiLeaks are consistent with the methods and motivations of Russian-directed efforts. DNC emails were leaked at first, I believe, in July. Is that what the statement is talking about there?
I believe so.
Mr. Podesta's emails, I believe, were not leaked until that very day on October 7th. So was the statement referring to that yet, or was that not intended to be included?
I'd have to research the exact chronology of when John Podesta's emails were compromised. But I think, though, that that bears on my statement that our assessment now is even more resolute than it was with that statement on the 7th of October.
Thank you. Admiral Rogers, in November at the Wall Street Journal Forum, you stated, quote, this was a conscious effort by a nation state to attempt to achieve a specific effect, end quote. By that, did you also refer to the hack of the DNC, the hack of John Podesta's email, and the leaks of those emails?
Yes.
Did you refer to anything else besides those two things?
Boy, to be honest, I don't remember the specifics of that one particular 30-minute engagement, but clearly, as I said, what you outlined was part of my thought process.
Okay, and then further on in that statement, Director Clapper, the intelligence community says, quote, it would be extremely difficult for someone, including a nation-state actor, to alter actual ballot counts or election results by cyber attack or intrusion, end quote. And you stated that earlier today as well, that we have no evidence that vote tallies were altered or manipulated in any way.
That's correct.
Okay, so that's what happened. Let's discuss why. Director Clapper, in response to Senator Nelson, you stated that the report soon to be released will discuss the motive. Would you care to give any kind of preview today?
I'd rather not.
I didn't think so.
There are actually more than one motive, so that'll be described in the report.
In your 53 years of intelligence, is ascertaining the motives, plans, and intentions of foreign leaders among the hardest tasks that we ask our intelligence services to perform?
It always has been.
There's a widespread assumption, this has been expressed by Secretary Clinton herself since the election, that Vladimir Putin favored Donald Trump in this election. Donald Trump has proposed to increase our defense budget, to accelerate nuclear modernization, to accelerate ballistic missile defenses, and to expand and accelerate oil and gas production, which would obviously harm Russia's economy. Hillary Clinton opposed, or at least was not as enthusiastic about all those measures. Would each of those put the United States in a stronger strategic position against Russia?
Certainly, anything we do to enhance our military capabilities, absolutely.
So there is some contrary evidence, despite what the media speculates, that perhaps Donald Trump is not the best candidate for Russia. Okay, so that's what happened. That's why it happened, or at least a preview of that we're going to know why it's going to happen. Let's move on to the impact. Director Clapper, you said to Senator McCain earlier, quote, the intelligence community cannot gauge the impact, end quote, on the election. Is that because that kind of electoral analysis is not a task that's within the traditional responsibility and skill sets of intelligence services?
That's correct.
That's something that's more suited for someone like Sean Trendy or Michael Barone or Nate Silver, election analysts that have written extensively on the election.
Well, it certainly isn't the purview of the U.S. intelligence community.
Okay. Thank you.